Alright, I'm ready for test number 4 in the eternal struggle to defeat Rus as Hinnom. Or at least figure out how to survive games where I have Rus as a neighbor who's bullying me. So for this test, it was suggested on Discord that we make use of the Avvite Archers, which everybody really doesn't recruit. Maybe they have a use here. And we're going to try to hold off the bears with Swarm while we pelt them with archers. And they reported that that worked well. So let's see. So what I did for this game, very similar to the last test, is I started a random map, played both sides, expanded to about, I think, 15 provinces. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. He's got 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, he's got 17. Just cranked out skin shifters, researched conjuration as usual, Evo 2. And I've been kind of congregating. I didn't have a good spot to do the battle because there's not much supply there. So I built their fort here where there's a good amount of supply. I just now moved them out. Let's see. Yeah, and got all but the last batch. Every turn we're going to create more, obviously. And have just been routing them down this way. Like so. And then for the fort, I gave them 1 fort each. I've just been recruiting hunters at the fort. And the occasional mage when we have gold for it to do research with. We'll bring him up there too so he can cast spells. Switch to Hinnom. For Hinnom, did the Alt 4 priority. And then I've just been trying to get guys into position because I had to site search to get gems. So I've been just getting guys into position and did this other research in the meanwhile. What else would we get? I don't know, after Con 4 we'll go more Evo. But we got what we need to do the test. We just wanted Alt 4. We've got even recruitment just like I would in a real game, playing both sides with their focuses. He's not going to make it there in time, I don't think. Nope. Alright. I've just moved all these mages up. So let's go to the next turn, and we will do the scripting. I think that's the scout. Yeah, it's a scout. They can't come. Alright, so all these guys are going to attack there. A bunch of bears, or skin shifters. We'll put one little segment in front. We'll do blessings and spells. Spells. Is there anything that we want to tell them to cast in particular? Not really. Probably go for Vine Arrow if I was the Rust player. Can he cast anything? Yeah, he can do the lightning bolts at least. And if we had focused Evo instead of Conjuration, of course, we could probably do Thunder Strikes. Can he cast anything better? He's got 2. Nope. I don't have any Thunder Priests. This ended up being turn 25-ish. So these were all just research monkeys. I mean, these are the only ones that were wandering around the map. So really didn't recruit a bunch of Thunder Priests in this test. And then we'll put them a little bit farther up. Looks good. That looks good. Just double check this one again. Got the bless. We need to set them to attack. Okay, I think that looks good. We have roughly how many skin shifters here? We got 35 plus 101, so about 135 skin shifters and about 60 hunters. And I think they're all good to go. And the turn for Hinnom, I think our setup's going to be a little bit more complicated. So I don't know, let's try groups of 30 at first. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. 1, 2, okay. Okay. We could put them all in the same commander so that they're all visible in one spot, I think. Oh, he can't hold that many. Alright, we'll spread them out then. Let's put that group up front. We'll move that back. This is just all the chariots that we use to expand with. That guy's not going to be much use to us. Okay, these are the main important guys, and I want them up front because they're going to be casting the swarm. Yeah, he's got nowhere to sit. Too many dudes and only so many seats on the airplane. let's move those up a step then. Yeah, I think something like that will be good. Alright, let's set some orders. The Phoenix Power, I don't think these guys have much. Let's just do fireballs, I suppose. Oops. And cast spells. Put that on 1. We'll have all our fire mages slinging fireballs for what it's worth. Alright, this is the important one. We wanted to do Swarm, and let's do it twice. And if they happen to still be awake, they can do Sleep Clouds. Put that on 2. And let's give all these guys some gems. How many do I have? 35? I think we could give them like 6 each. Should be adequate. Alright, so they're all set. In the Discord test that they were telling me about, it was just nature mages. They didn't even bring the rest of these guys, but again, I'm trying to like make an even test, so bring all the mages on both sides. Let's see, what can this dude do? Let's just cast luck, I suppose, like we did the other one. It seemed like it was useful. I don't know why I'm doing this over and over. Let's just hotkey it. Okay, and finally the air mage. He can just do lightning bolts, I think. Well, we want to hold them off. Let's just have him cast Phantasmal Warrior, because the whole point of this is to try to hold them off as fast as possible, or as much as possible. Huh, he could cast Swarm too. But I don't think I have any more gems. So instead, you'll be casting Web. Alright, I think we're all set. Go to the battlefield. And, yeah, that should do it. Just double check everybody's set. Yep, this guy. Where was the other one? Here he is. All right, let's see the results of all our hard work. Took at least a couple hours to play all these turns, both nations. And do the site searching and whatnot. It looks like Rus has won again. And it wasn't even a close fight. And I think the problem is the difference between the test that was done in Discord and the test that I did is that I'm actually playing the game and recruiting them turn by turn, whereas people that are testing in Discord are just taking X amount of unit and throwing it against Y amount of the other unit. And we weren't able to recruit the number of archers, I think, because this is a ratio of not even 1-to-1, really. We got 100 or so archers versus 136. We just weren't able to recruit enough archers in the amount of turns that we had. We can spend some more turns recruiting and see if we still lose the fight. I might do that because I had high hopes that this would work. And I don't think the Discord test brought any mages either. And the mages probably took out a lot of archers, as did the Russian hunters. It took out 27. And the skin shifters took out 415. Let's watch the battle. But yeah, the Avvite Archers. The Avvite Archers take a lot of resources. I think it's like 30 resources. We'll look into after the battle to recruit. So I can only recruit 5 or 6 in my cap, and I can recruit 1 or 2 at forts. See the fireballs taking out my own chariots. And sleep clouds are working. The swarm and the sleep clouds are definitely holding them back. And we cast swarm twice. I wonder if I can look up in the Discord if it even showed it. Did he do it more than twice? What was that fella's name that made the suggestion? He's in here all the time. By the way, if you haven't joined Discord and you're playing Dominions, join these 3 servers. Look them up: Dominion Nexus, Immersion, and Dominion's Game Hub. I've also got Clockwork Hounds on there. But these 2, a lot of people giving good advice and lots of games. Somewhere around here. Here he is. 7th Path. I don't know why the search isn't working. Now, let's just scroll up. It was just last night. think he even sent us a save game. Yep, sure did. Let's go ahead and we'll load up that save game. It's downloaded. That's where they need to go. We can cut that, I think, and just paste it, and then it should show up. So yeah, it was working. We just ran out of steam to hold them off. So let's see. Oh crap, you know, I didn't make a backup of this. Oh man. It's already played the turn. Continue. Test. He's got some mod installed. Improve debug, no spells. Oh, maybe I'll do that in another video. I'll show the test that he ran. Let me look back what I had here. I want to show how many resources were the archers. Yeah, I can recruit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they cost 35 resources. And that's the problem. That's the hindrance. I can't get enough. Now, if I had a good expansion, or I had conquered somebody in my multiplayer game and I had more land, I could build several forts, crank out more of these. Maybe it would work. But the 6 or 7 a turn, while Rus is also getting, let's see, how many was he getting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got 7 a turn. So he's getting almost 1 for 1. Very close to it. So yeah, I don't think this is feasible unless, at least not with by turn 25, with the amount of nature mages that I was able to recruit while still site searching, having research going on, and with using the chariots for expansion, which are useless in the actual battle. It doesn't look like this would be a feasible strategy for early game. Maybe if I had set swarm to like 7 or 8 times and used all of my gems in that battle. But do you want to do that in a multiplayer game? Do you want to spend 60 gems to overcome the enemy when he's spending none? Because let's see, we had, I think, 5 or 6 nature mages, and I gave them 6 gems apiece. Did we use all 6? No, we cast swarm twice. But let's say we did 5 or 6 nature mages, 6 gems apiece. So that's 30 or 40 gems that we're spending for the battle with the skin shifters. If it's a game-determining fight, yeah, it's probably worth it. Man, I wish I had saved this off before I just did that battle, and then we could have them cast swarm several more times and see how much of a difference it made. But, yeah. Well, you decide. Feasible strategy or no? I'll just go ahead and cut the video there, upload it, and then I'm going to try a few other things. Maybe I'll repeat this and cast swarm more times. I am going to open his test and take a look at it, and possibly upload that as well.